So your world has just been rocked. You've went through a divorce, maybe a bad breakup, and you're wondering, how in the world can I regain my confidence back? Or maybe you've never had confidence and you're trying to build your confidence. Well, welcome. I'm Emily and I'm here to inspire and empower you to become the best version of yourself. And before I get into this video on how to really build your confidence, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and share this video with someone that you know needs to hear this message. So when we think about confidence, we often think that maybe when I'm confident, I'm going to move a certain way. I'm going to be able to stand up for myself. I'm going to really be strong, right? So a lot of different people have different versions of what confidence actually is. And I really just want to say my version of confidence is being able to stand up for myself, be my true, authentic self at all times, and be confident in who I am. And it took me years to actually get to this space of actually being fully confident. And I didn't just go through one divorce, I went through two, and it rocked my fucking world. The first divorce was a narcissist, and it was actually my decision to break away from that for the safety of me and my boys. The second divorce really hit my confidence because I had built my confidence really high up after my first divorce. I did the work, I started self-development, I started powerlifting and working out and really being confident in who I was. And powerlifting was a huge part of confidence. And I'm going to go into that a little bit in the tips that I'm going to provide you today that you can implement. Because every single person has the ability to be confident. We just often have to know, how do we get there? What are some things that we can do? Which is why I created this video for people like you that want to regain their confidence, that want to be confident. And after my second divorce, I went through this place of like, holy shit, like what just happened? And I had zero confidence. I had zero confidence in ever being able to talk to another guy, of being in another relationship. And I was just like, I don't even know who I am. And it was such a dark place to be in because my world was just fucking rocked. The last thing I ever wanted to do was go through not one divorce, but two. And for anyone that has been through that or through a horrible breakup and your heart just feels like it's been shattered and somebody stomped the shit out of it, I feel that because I've been there. But as you're going through the things and when you feel like you just can't get through and that it's so hard, remember, you can do fucking hard things. You can do hard things. And when we talk about confidence and how do we start really regaining that confidence or building those confidence skills, you have to really understand your worth, the value that you have as a human, your worth that you have as a person. You have to understand that in order for you to be confident in who you are. You have to understand that, and you have to know who you are as a person. How do you show up? How do you want to show up? And don't get caught up in having to figure it all out tomorrow because it does not happen like that. Knowing who you are as a person is a journey, and it's a lifelong journey, and you will continue to grow and evolve. And let me tell you, give yourself some grace along the way because it's easy to get wrapped up in thinking, oh, I don't have confidence. I don't have all these things. But really, this is a journey. So get ready, sit down, and take some notes because today we are going to learn about gaining confidence. So the very first thing is understanding your worth, your value as a human. You are fucking worthy. And if you have not watched my other video on self-worth, do so. Pause this and go watch that to really know your self-worth. Because that is very, very important. For you to have confidence, you have to know the worth. You have to know the value that you bring to the table. You have to know when you walk into a room that you're worthy of being there. And if you don't feel that, that's going to affect your confidence. And whether you are walking into a corporate room and owning your own business and talking to another person to try to date, if you're not confident, automatically your energy is going to go off. And it's going to come across like, okay, they're not confident at all. And it's not going to be convincing. So, and you don't want to convince others, right? You just want to be naturally confident. And so understand your worth, understand your value as a human being. That is very, very important. And if you don't know your worth, go back and watch that video that I have on my channel, and also realize that you are called to be confident. You are called to be your true, authentic self. You weren't called to be put on the earth and have zero confidence, zero self-worth. That's all just a bunch of bullshit lies you've subscribed to. So now we're gonna unsubscribe to those, okay? So the next one is focus on yourself. Do not compare yourself to others. Do not compare yourself to your confident friend. That is bullshit. Focus on yourself. How can I be more confident in who I am? Who am I as a person? And who do I want to become? Okay, write those things down. Journal them out. There's no right or wrong playbook in life. We get to create this life that we want to create. And when it comes to gaining your confidence and knowing who you are as a person, and you're going to be okay with showing up as your true, authentic self, you have to be able to show up that way. Because if not, you're always going to be fake. And that shit is exhausting. It's exhausting because I was there for years of not being my true, authentic self and just allowing other things and other people to come in my life and not showing up who I am as a person. So focus on yourself and, be aware of when you are comparing yourself. Be aware of when you are thinking that you're not worthy. And focus on yourself and your own growth. Make that a priority. Make that a priority. If you want to be confident, you will do the work. You will show up and you will take the action steps. You won't just watch this video and not take action steps. Because I know how easy it is to get caught up in watching the videos, listening to the YouTubes, listening to the podcasts, reading the books, and not taking action, and still being in the same fucking place that you were a year or 2 years ago. So take the action. And that action is focus on yourself and commit to the growth. Focus on you and how you're going to gain your confidence. The next is do activities that make you feel like a badass. Let me tell you, this is really, really important. And it doesn't matter what my version of a badass is or what your version of a badass is. But when you do something where you thought you couldn't do it, that shit will make you feel so confident. Will make you feel so confident. And for me, that was powerlifting for me. Hence why you see those medals up there, because I became addicted to it. Because every time I walked on the platform, I was competing against me. I wasn't competing against other women. I wasn't comparing myself to other women. I was competing against myself. And I always told myself every time I walked on that platform, I will be better than I was the last time. Because I knew when I competed in powerlifting, I'm competitive by nature. You don't have to compete in powerlifting to boost your confidence, but you have to do something to prove yourself that you can do challenging things, that you can do hard things, and be confident in that. I wasn't confident in powerlifting when I started. I was like, oh, okay, I think I can do it. And then when I started training, I was like, okay, I'm strong now. Let's go. So you have to do things that make you feel empowered. Whether that is painting. Maybe painting a beautiful picture makes you feel empowered. Maybe it's going to run. Maybe it's going to work out. Maybe it's powerlifting. Maybe it's bodybuilding. Maybe it's being a badass mom, being a badass friend. Whatever it is that makes you feel empowered. You have to be able to give yourself that feeling yourself. No one else is going to give you that feeling. No one. You have to give it to yourself. So find that activity that makes you feel empowered and do those activities. Set those small goals, not any unrealistic bullshit stuff. Set the small goals so that way you can feel empowered. If there is something that's on your bucket list, go and do it. That will help you build confidence too. Skydiving, going to skydive by myself, it was on my bucket list for years. And when I went skydiving, I was like, holy shit. My confidence went out of the roof, out of the roof. And I had an adrenaline rush for days. And I would go skydiving again tomorrow, even though it scared the shit out of me because I'm not much on heights. But it was amazing. And it also boosts my confidence of like, dang, like you did that on yourself. Like, look at you go, right? You have to create that for yourself, to create those experiences for yourself. So figure out what are those experiences that would make you feel like such a badass. If you were to do this, you would be like, dang, like I did that. That is going to be key for you to gain your confidence and to regain it if someone has taken it away. And it is very possible for someone to take away your confidence. Very, very possible. People will try to knock you down. People will try to break your heart. People will break your heart, right? So those things are going to happen in your life, and you have to understand that. And you have to know that no matter what, I can be confident in who I am. I can be confident. I can walk confidence. I can talk with confidence. Those are the skills that you want to really develop. The other thing is get around a group of people that are going to be your cheerleaders, and not a fake cheerleading bullshit. People that are really going to help you grow. Invest in those communities. Listen, I know how challenging investing in yourself is, but the best thing I did was to invest and be around like-minded people. People that helped me, people that were there to cheer me on, people that were there to show me my potential when I couldn't see it. And that was mentors, guides, coaches in the powerlifting world and also in the business world. People to be like, Emily, you are missing your potential. You are playing small. And I was like, what? Wait, what? And I was like, okay. They built that confidence in me. They supported me. They were there. So find those groups that are going to do that. And if you don't know where to find those groups, figure out what you like and what's going to align with you. Hire someone. Like literally, you can, if you are working with an amazing guide, mentor, coach, whatever, they will let you trial that. If not, go find you someone that will, someone that's going to align with your goals, someone that's going to help you build this inside of you so you don't need them the rest of your life. That's a horrible coach or mentor or guide if you need them the rest of your life. They should be teaching you those tools, which is why I teach my clients. Like, I don't want to coach you for the rest of your life. I want to teach you the tools so you can take it and be successful. I don't want to have clients work with me for the rest of their life because that's not sustainable for me or for them. So keep that in mind when you go to hire someone to help you with that. But find those support groups. Find those people that are really going to help you build that confidence, because that is going to be key, because you cannot do it alone. And if you are doing it alone, and you think you are alone, it's only because you're sitting there telling yourself, I'm so alone in this. I know that because I used to be that person. I'm so alone in this single mom world. Guess what? There's a shit ton of single moms out there. I was not alone. I had support. I just wasn't allowing the support in. So be aware, because sometimes we play victim to that. And that is not going to help your confidence. Okay? So you need to have support around that. The other thing I would say when it comes to building your confidence, think about these things, and you can pause this and write these questions down and answer them. How are you going to show up when you are confident? What are you going to do? How are you going to be acting? Are you going to make the ask? Are you going to ask for what you want in an unapologetic way? Because you should. How are you going to show up? And however that is, start showing up that way. If the confident you would do your hair or would do certain things, start doing that now. Don't wait until you are confident to do it. Do it now. And every single day you wake up, I want you to remind yourself of how worthy you are. That's very, very key. You are worthy. You are 100% worthy. If you are breathing, you're worthy. You don't have to do anything else in your life. You are breathing, you're worthy. Got it? Cool, because I say that a lot. So if you watch me a lot, you know. You already know. If you're worthy, you're breathing. If you're breathing, you're worthy. Every day you wake up, I want you to envision that confident person that you want to be. And keep building that. Listen to stuff that is building you up. Take the action steps. And be aware of your mind when it tries to downplay it. Mindset is everything to building confidence, because you can sit here and tell yourself you're a badass, or you can sit here and tell yourself, actually, no, I can't do that. Like, I don't have the confidence, or I'm scared. Fear is just there to protect you, not to hold you back. And you have to understand the difference. And you can say, all right, fear, I see you. You're there to protect me, but I'm still gonna do that thing. I'm still gonna go skydiving. I'm still gonna build that skill set, because that's what I need to be confident. So just to recap, to regain your confidence and build your confidence up, so that way when you walk in the room, when you are confident in who you are and you walk in, trust me, the energy is gonna shift. And it's almost like all the attention is going to go to you because you're going to be confident. And I know this because I went from zero confidence to being super confident, to having it stripped away through divorce, to being like, holy shit, I don't even know what I'm doing with my life now, to being confident again. And this time, no one will ever take my confidence away. And I can say that confidently because I fucking know. No one will ever take my confidence away, because I've given it to myself. I don't have to wait on people. I don't have to wait on someone else to give me the confidence, because I already have it. I already have it. And I don't say that in an arrogant way. I just say it because that's what I've learned, right? So to recap, understand your fucking worth. The value that you have as a human. Understand that. Do the work to really feel worthy. You are worthy of feeling confident, of walking into the room and being that confident person, okay? Focus on yourself. Do not compare yourself. That's bullshit. Don't do it. Focus on yourself and on your growth. Continue to grow and to take action. Listening to all the bullshit does not mean you're growing. Taking action, doing the internal work, working through the reprogramming your brain, all those things. Do activities, and actually, you should pick one activity right now to do that is going to make you feel empowered. So that way you can boost your confidence. You should do that now. Like, that should be an action step you should take. And the other thing is, join a support group. Find that support group. Hire someone to help you, because when you are confident, everything is going to shift in your life. And every single day when you wake up, make the choice to show up as that confident, badass person that you are. If you have questions on this, please drop them in the comments below. You already know I answer all of my comments. Follow me on social media. Send me a DM if you have questions. If you are looking to work with someone to help you build that confidence back up, to do the inner work, so that way you can be on this path to growing, evolving, and becoming the best version of yourself, send me a message. You can go to emilyadams.net, hit the contact form, and I will be in touch. Because life is too short to be playing fucking small, and it's definitely too short for you to be staying at the same space forever. You are meant to grow and evolve. You are meant to become the best version of yourself. And if you're not working towards that, you're not doing yourself any favors. So, sending you so much love. I hope you start this journey on regaining your confidence. Again, if you have questions, put them in the comments below. Share this video with someone that you know needs to hear the message.